Hello, Dr. Emmett Blahnik here with Next Level Health Cooperative Clinics and Seminars. I'm also owner of a local thriving practice in Madison, Wisconsin, and I really had a huge passion and emphasis for excellence in patient care. With that, I became one of the largest practices in the country just after my first year in practice, became the largest practice in the state of Wisconsin. One of the biggest lessons I've learned, which is critical for any business, but even more so for chiropractors wanting an outrageously healthy and thriving practice, as well as life. Also, for any and all students considering starting a clinic is one thing. You don't deserve it, you earn it. About the time that I started my clinic, I've been going on for almost 5 years now, I've actually had a couple of my colleagues, actually 7 of my colleagues that were starting our clinics all together at the same time. Today, 5 years later, I'm the only one still practicing chiropractic. 3 of the chiropractors lost their license. 2 of them got so burned out that they just quit the profession. And another one just went into multi-level marketing nutrition products. And so there's something to that. I'm concerned about what happened with my friends and colleagues, but at that same time I want to show you what has made the gap between being successful, healthy, and thriving. So, I always said I would kind of give you the unfiltered, unwatered down, raw, uncensored truth about kind of what some of those things are that make that happen, but also what is it going to take to get you to the next level in your practice. So are you considering starting your own practice? And how are you going to do that with $120,000 of debt? Have you even considered that? What resources do you have at your fingertips? So I appreciate you watching this video, but I want you to do 2 things. First, I want you to register for the seminar. So it's literally at your fingertips, register today. And second, share that information as well. You know, I've really been blessed in chiropractic and had some amazing fortunate opportunities in my young career. I've been able to connect with really chiropractic legends, success leaders, some of the most amazing athletes in the world. I've had a chance to work at the Olympic Games with Olympic athletes, the U.S. World Teams and World Championships, athletes from NASCAR, high school, college, a lot of different sports, and not only that, but in corporations and nonprofit organizations, working with Fortune 100 companies. And again, I've learned a lot of lessons, and one of the biggest ones, it was, once again, you don't deserve it, you earn it. You know, when I was in school as a student not so long ago, I was always dreaming of what my practice was going to look like, kind of what I was going to call it, what were the colors going to be, how did I want to take care of my patients, what type of care did I want to provide them, what was I going to call my website. All the little details that a lot of people will say don't mean anything, well they meant a lot to me at the time. Everything to do with starting my practice, that's what I was dreaming of for years. I don't know about you, but that's what I was into. As I'm getting closer to graduating and then graduating, I all of a sudden got all these people telling me that I gotta forget about my dreams and I gotta color it, call it what they want to call it, name it what they want to name it, practice the way they want me to practice, and my dreams are now their dreams. Is it going to be the style of clinic that you want? The way that you're going to take care of your patients? Everybody communicates differently. It's not just one way. You got to be able to figure out how you work best with patients and meet them where they're at. Is it going to be your techniques? Are you going to be able to care for the patients in the manner you know how to best? And so, or is that going to be dictated also by somebody else to fit in their box? Are you going to be able to name it what you want? Call it what you want, color it what you want, or is somebody else going to call the shots? Are you going to be able to call, create your own type of website, call it, what you want, the name, the logos, everything that you begin to think about, or is somebody else going to be making those decisions for you and eliminating your identity, really? Are you going to be able to, at the end of the day, hold the keys to your clinic, the practice of your dreams, or is somebody else going to be calling the shots? So the reality is, that's why if you want to start your own clinic and you need resources, financing, equipment, training, mentoring, without giving up your identity, compromising your integrity, making a deal that you're going to regret for millions of dollars and a lot of years, you need to register today. We're going to show you how to start a practice without a lot of resources. Start a practice on a shoestring budget. Start a practice with $120,000 of debt. You're going to be able to connect with people that can help you get off the ground and start running prosperously, healthy, and effectively. So enough is enough. Let us show you how to start the practice of your dreams, and you're not going to compromise any of that stuff. Also, though, focusing on excellence in patient care, not just profits. So let's talk about finances. How do you begin to start a practice when you don't have any financing? You got $100,000 plus of student debt, no assets, no credentials behind your name, but yet you want to begin to borrow finances, whether it's from banks, SBA loans, or worse yet, family members. You're going to have to ask your family for money. The reality is, even with great credit, banks are just not lending as much anymore. SBA loans, you literally have to have a certain credit score to even qualify. And there's still strict guidelines behind getting loans there, because a lot of students just think, I got the business plan, so I'm going to get the SBA loan. It just doesn't work like that. Even worse yet is when we have to borrow money from family members or even asking them. A lot of students, fair to say that what they have is they have this plan that they're going to work as an associate for maybe a couple years, get some experience, and along the way they're going to save enough money to start their practice. So I want to tell you about a young man, an associate doctor I had a phone call with just 2 days ago. He's been an associate doctor for close to 2 years now, and that was his goal. And after working for that long, gaining that much experience, he began the process. He had a great business plan, great techniques, everything that you would look for in a successful doctor, taking his plan to the banks and the SBA loan. Get all the way towards the end of the SBA application and underwriting, and this young man's told that he does not qualify. And so it crushed him. You know, that was the thing, because he was banking on those dreams, and they ended up crushing his dreams. So what do? There's finances and resources literally at your fingertips right now, without worrying about your credit score or asset history. All you have to do is register now for the seminar. Remember, you don't deserve it, you earn it. So register now. We're going to go all in. We're pushing all the chips in at this seminar. So if you sign up now and you bring 2 guest students, your hotel room is free. If you're a doctor of chiropractic currently, you can bring a CA for free or a guest doctor with you for free. That pays for their registration. Space is limited at this point, so register now. First things we're going to cover at the seminar is the philosophy and the principle. We're going to inspire passion for the principle again for the next generation of chiropractors. People that are going to help us do that is chiropractors leaders in this all-in philosophy. We're also going to have, after that, a patient tell-all panel. It's current chiropractic patients telling you their testimony and reasons why they're lifetime chiropractic patients. In addition to that, we're going to go through the art and science of cutting-edge spinal corrective care and scoliosis correction. In addition to that, we're going to go through million-dollar marketing with integrity on a shoestring budget mindset. Fifth, what exactly you need to do, say, and have in place the people, the process, and systems for a corporate wellness program implementation and design, as well as delivery in your community, connecting with nonprofit organizations and other community leaders to leverage your network of influence in the community. Finally, we're going to talk about how to dominate the web and social media. We're going to have experts there to help us. I'm not the expert. That's why we're going to have them there at your fingertips as resources. So mark your calendars now. I really look forward to seeing you there.